Welcome to the stream, viewers. Hope you're enjoying your day. We had snow here this spring day, turned into rain. It's kind of a mess. Looks more of a rain day now, but it was snowing earlier. Welcome to spring. We'll have snow until June this year, so don't worry. People control the weather, though. They got a HARP machine that takes up quite a number of hectares of land up in Alaska, which I'm sure they could control the weather a little better here so that spring is like spring and the farmers can start their crops and all that good stuff. But we'll see what happens. The future is fucked, but only if you fuck it, right? It could be better, but some people don't know how to make things better. They just know how to make things worse and worse and worse. Bunch of junkie filled goddamn nation is what I see all the time. I was just testing out this. I'm gonna do a longer stream here in a few minutes. This is just gonna be a quick little, I got my camera up and running. Hello. Y'all don't know a man named SydneyJHarris. You should look him up. See, wonderful stuff here. Goes on about the violence that television shows commit upon bodies is not nearly so damaging as the violence they do to minds, but simplifying life situations into comic strip terms. That's what our wonderful world of bullshit is kind of about. Got a nice article here. That's the first paragraph in the article. Second paragraph. Only a few hundred years ago, universal human slavery was considered a natural part of the social order. It's not utopian to expect that within another few hundred years, organized warfare, within another few hundred years, organized warfare will be considered just as unthinkably barbaric. Interesting stuff there. The next paragraph starts out, religion is what binds people together, while a creed is what drives them apart. Most people who suppose they follow a religion really subscribe to a creed. God damn, this guy knows some shit. The next paragraph, oh my. A nation will summon its citizens to fight for freedom. But in that fight, and usually for a long time afterwards, the citizens relinquish their freedom to the state, so that much of what seems to be liberty is little more than a transfer of power from alien to native masters. Damn, man, these guys. SydneyJHarris. Next paragraph in this few paragraphs. Can't believe it. What statesmen do not yet realize, both here and behind the Iron Curtain, was expressed by Professor E.A. Burt. True strength for a nation, as for an individual, is not a military force or financial power or propagandistic skill, but growing capacity to sense the needs and aspirations of all people throughout the world and to act accordingly. If you guys don't understand that, re-listen to this a second time and slow it down and replay it as many times until you get it, because this shit is plain English. Oh man, yeah. One feels sorry for the people who don't know how to socialize, but an even deeper sympathy should be felt for those who are incapable of solitude. Perhaps the final word on war was enunciated by President Kennedy when he said, "War will exist until that distant day when the conscientious objector enjoys the same reputation and prestige that the warrior does today." God damn, President Kennedy with some true words. No bullshit. And the last paragraph of this few paragraphs. I have long wondered why so many people are proud of their ethnic purity. To me, at least, a combination of cultures makes a personality infinitely more interesting and always more broad-minded. True that. Gotta love our mixed peoples. Because these so-called purebloods, they don't know what the fuck's going on. Thank you, SydneyJHarris, for your wonderful words of wisdom. Aye. Alright. End of this stream. I'll start another one up in 5 minutes. Thank you all for joining. Take care. And stay out of shit.